I can't make this up. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. We here? It's another episode of What Else Smoke Does Fire. Man, today I got, when you say Dallas, Texas, when you say Pleasant Grove,
yeah.
Hey man, when you say, I would say he got next, but the boy really got now. You know what I'm saying? EP charted on iTunes. Big stepper. BIGXTHAPLUG, man. Hey. Man, we got BIGXTHAPLUG. What Else Smoke Does Fire, man. Hey, you see, man, we here.
Yeah.
We at the Inner Circle studio, too, man. We pull up on location, man. We out here. We come to the trenches. We come where it get done at, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, BIGXTHAPLUG. How life been treating you?
Man, great, man. Can't complain. Another day. Survive. We getting to it.
Man, for sure. Well, I mean, I told him where you from, but you know what I'm saying. Go a little in depth. Let them know, man.
Man, BIGXTHAPLUG, Triple D, man, Greedy Grove, man. What's going on anywhere down Buckner? They know me. They fuck with me. What's going on, man? I'm trying to be a Triple D legend.
Right. Because let me know a little bit about your upbringing as we come into this, and let them know. You know what I'm saying? How did BIGXTHAPLUG was it all about? Was it gonna be all about rap from the beginning? Did you have it?
Nah, I ain't become no rapper until a year and a half ago.
Boy, I'm telling you, man, I just talked to this young niggas, man. Y'all get in rap and y'all start, and 6 months later, y'all the next thing popping, man. Y'all ain't the ones. I've been doing it 10, 15 years. I've been doing it 5 years, taking it serious. Oh, I started 6 months ago. I started last year and a half ago. And
Man, I was a football player my whole life.
Right.
I played football all the way up until I was, I'm going to say 18. 18, I got kicked out of college.
Right.
And shit. Yeah, wasn't no more football since then. I'm trying to get to it.
Where did you play college football at?
I wouldn't play football in Minnesota.
Minnesota. That's a long way from the D.
Yeah,
But you had a scholarship up there?
Mm-hmm.
For sure. What position did you play?
You know, I could play anything on the offense and defensive line, but when I went to college, I went there for offensive line.
So if you was on Madden, what would your rating be?
If I was on Madden?
If you was on Madden.
Now it'll probably be like I'd have been like, probably like a year. I've probably been 2 years in the league now. It would have been like a 87.
Yeah, what I was saying,
87.
Whoa.
Still pretty good.
Okay. So, with the rap, what made you want to start rapping?
What I was doing, I couldn't do forever.
Right.
Had to figure out something else. You know what I'm saying? That could benefit everybody. And I just in the way that I couldn't work for nobody else, because I'm not the type of nigga to work for nobody else.
Right.
And so I just had shit. Those two things in my mind, I knew I had to do something. Ended up going to jail and shit. Came out a rapper.
Came out a rapper.
Yeah.
What in jail forced you to the point where you was like, I know I can't go back to the streets. I can't do this. I can't do this shit no more. So, you know what? I'ma start rapping, and I'ma take this shit seriously. So, in there was you. That's where was you in a freestyle? Did you just say, you know what? I'm finna break it down. I'm finna get the pen and pad and.
See, when I first got in there, I really wasn't rapping. I was in that hoe trying to, really feeling like I had something to prove type shit.
Right.
And so man, I ended up missing my son's first birthday in there. And so I ended up going, I ain't gonna say I went crazy, but I went crazy.
Right.
I got to just doing some crazy ass shit, man. So they ended up putting me in solitary. But when they put me in solitary, 30 days. About the 7th day, I was losing it. Nigga, I was counting bricks on the walls. I was talking to myself. I'm in there playing with these racists, acting like they people, like they fighting each other and shit. I felt like I was legit losing it.
Right.
And I knew I was losing it because I got to working at it shit. Like, what the fuck? Big X working at it. I was in that hoe trying to do push-ups and sit-ups and shit.
Right.
So, boom, but every day I could hear everybody, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was times where everybody was quiet, and then there was times where everybody was just in an uproar. Everybody talking to everybody, laughing, joking. You could hear niggas singing, rapping, you know what I'm saying? Just whatever. And so one day, shit, they was in the middle of talking, and I just hollered, man, like, what the fuck is y'all doing? Because really, I was trying to go to sleep.
Right.
So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why the fuck is y'all so happy? How the fuck can y'all have conversations? It's fucking 11 o'clock at night. Y'all in this whole hollering from one cell to one cell.
Right.
How?
Like, what joy y'all find?
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, how are y'all staying sane in this hoe?
Right.
And shit, it was old school. Well, he wasn't old. Like, he was old, but the nigga looked my age because he had been to the feds. So the nigga was just, he was just young. And so he was like, nigga, you better write a book or something, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm over here writing a book. You want to read it? I'm like, nigga, I'm not finna write no motherfucking book. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna do that shit.
Right.
I'm like, really, I'm hoping I get out before this 30 days over with.
Hell yeah.
He like, man, well, shit, you better do something. I'm like, man, what the fuck? He said, you better do poetry. I'm like, I'm not doing no poetry, bro. He's like, shit, then rap. He said rap. I took off. Because first thing that went in my head was, nigga, I'm in solitary. That nigga motherfucking Biggie Smalls was in solitary. That nigga was writing on walls and shit.
Right.
So I'm in that hole with a little, I forgot what the fuck it was. It was a little piece of something. I'm in that hole trying to scrape shit on the walls and shit.
Right.
Thinking I'm doing something, can't even read this shit. So boom, I stopped doing the shit. Next day, got to going crazy again. I asked him, man, look, let me get some paper, man. You can't have none of my paper. You better do what the fuck I do. What you do? What you do? Shit, you better act like you hurt, act like you got a migraine. They're gonna bring you a mail line.
Right.
I say, listen, act like I'm hurt. They brought the mail line right to me in a little pencil. No erasing in on it, just a little ass pencil. That hoe was dope. I said, say less. They never got that hoe back. They never got that hoe back.
Right.
I used to write like 3 or 4 raps on like each mail line. Like it'll be a part where it'll say, like just what's wrong with you. I'm rapping in that hoe. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put as much as I can on them lines. And shit, I just went from there. Nigga, you see how Finesse got out, I had stacks.
Right.
I didn't never wrote so much in my life, fool. And I used to hate like writing in school. But I had so many goddamn papers, I got out and threw all them hoes away.
So now I mean, the thing about you, man, you lyrical.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't just out here trying to, as they say, just make what sound good or just trying to, you know what I'm saying? You talk that shit. You got some shit to talk about. You got some shit the motherfucker listen to.
No, for sure.
I listen to that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. And I ain't with the whole new culture of, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to drill and, you know what I'm saying? Just the same old, same old. You know what I'm saying? I like this shit when, I mean, everybody, you're a certified stepper, so don't get me wrong. You got to hold your nuts on niggas. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that ain't just all the content of your music. You know what I'm saying? And you tell a story. You mastered that art of storytelling. You know what
I ain't gonna lie. So, like I said, I never liked writing in school. But when we did have to write those goddamn, I was the type of nigga that would write that hoe 2 days later after it's supposed to be turned in, but that hoe was so goddamn hard. Right. She like, goddamn it, Xavier, I'm at least pass you with a 70. It's hard. If you would have turned it in on time, nigga, you would have got an 8. But because you done turned it in 2 days late, I got no choice but to give you a C. And that's only because I know you got to play this Friday.
Right.
So that's like football was your thing.
Man,
you
what?
Play.
But it was like, I could always tell a story though. You know what I'm saying? Like I could break you a story down right now. It could be a short story. I can make that motherfucker long as hell, add shit into everything. Gonna make me like, God damn, this nigga X. Yeah, I want him to tell how my wedding go. Like that, I'm that type of nigga.
Right. Man.
So shit, it just go hand in hand. And then it's different when you actually talking about some shit that you done did. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of niggas is talking about shit that they will do, or you know what I'm saying, or shit that they'll never do in their motherfucking life. They just seen another nigga do it, or heard of another nigga doing it. I'm talking about shit I done actually did. Like nigga done actually did this shit, so it come easy.
Right.
Come easy. If I was saying certain words differently in my motherfucking songs, they could indict me like they indicting the rest of these niggas. But you know what I'm saying? Like everything I say, past tense.
Exactly.
Because I'm talking about what I did.
Right, statute of limitations on all that and stuff.
We legal money over here.
So you say you've been rapping, you say about a year?
About a year and a half, yeah.
So, man, how's your life changed within this year?
Man.
The good and the bad?
Really, not much.
Not much.
Got a little more paper.
We see that. We see you shining. We see that. We see your eyes.
Some of this shit still from the beginning, kid. I just got this, this shit over.
Right.
I'm finna have, man. But anyways, shit, yeah, I mean, ain't nothing really different. I try to move how, you know what I'm saying, I used to move. They managing them be telling me I can't move like that, but shit. Man,
shout out your management. Hey, man. Hey.
Fuck all that.
He can't do nothing.
Hey, man, keep him in here.
We outside.
Keep him in here.
It's a serious question, though. Would y'all pay to go see somebody y'all see all the time?
No, because you oversaturate yourself.
I say that shit because I'm a cameraman, bro. But like, I can't be in the party and weekend. Niggas gonna be like, man, I ain't finna pay him. I see this nigga every day.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
I used to be a party promoter, like in the club thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I learned, that if the people see you all the time, it ain't no suspense to you. It ain't no build up to you. It's cool they can see you on the social media because they can't touch you. But when they see you out every weekend, or they see you just going here, going there at the corner store, you always there still pushing your CD, that's that. You got to have that grind out the trunk and putting your music out there and being in people's face. But at the same time, you got to balance that elusiveness. It's the art of elusiveness, because if they can't put their hands on you, then it add a little bit more mystique to you. You know what I'm saying? But every time they see you, you got that shit on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Every time they see you, you jumping out that foreign or something. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, a person want to think and they want to know how's he doing? How he doing? And then it even build up. It even help your team out in the same way, because at the same time they say, man, you know what? He got big. He ducked off. Yeah. But he got him shining. He steady elevating every time we see him. So what's the management doing? Man, we might need to go to them and get some management. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, hey, he definitely give you some good game. You know what I'm saying? Definitely don't fall into the trap that everybody else falls into, Big X. So I'm gonna tell you this, hey, because I like your vibe, but you got a good energy about you. You know what I'm saying? I can see you a genuine person. And I'm gonna tell you this, don't be that one that you make it out. You elevating and fall back to that bullshit, just trying to prove yourself or thinking, you know what I'm saying, just to be out here, because a motherfucker hating on you, they'll try to put you in that position just so you gotta do some stepping for real to show that I am who I say I am. You know what I'm saying? But at the whole time, they looking at they winning. We got you out the way. Now you ain't on the TV screen no more. Now I ain't hearing this nigga on the radio no more. No. You know what I'm saying? Now that's the game. You know, so don't never let the streets trick you out. They know what it is when they see you step out and you looking nice and that water dripping off of you. They know. They know you doing something, because obviously they wouldn't be hating if they wasn't doing it. You know what I'm saying? If they didn't have the motion themselves. And you got some motion right now. You know what I'm saying?
You know, all I can say to that is I hope they know from a distance. That's all I can say. I hope they know from a distance.
Because, man, I'm just saying, man, right now we had I get what you say. I know what you say.
I hope they know from a motherfucking distance.
Hey, man, but yeah, definitely, man. Like I said, man, gotta stay out the way. Let's talk about your upbringing. Your mom and your pops both in your life?
Well, not at the same time, but yeah. For sure.
What was growing up with mama at mama house? Was mama most strict or daddy most strict?
Nah, pops was definitely most strict.
For sure.
Mama, shit, I ain't gonna lie. When I stayed with my teacher, it was really when she was in the era of my mama used to. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so, shit, I was a little kid all the way up until 9. I got to do whatever the fuck I wanted to do. I was the cleanest little boy out there, but I could do whatever the fuck I wanted to do.
Right.
I'm the only little kid more. I ain't gonna say I was the only little kid, but I'm outside after 11 and shit. Everybody else getting ready for school. It was times I ain't even go to school. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just with my mama. But then with pops, nigga, I'm up every day at 6 o'clock in the morning. Teeth better be brushed by 6:30. You know what I'm saying? Hair better be brushed by 6:45. Shirt tucked in by, yeah.
Pops giving you that discipline.
No cap.
Pops giving you that discipline,
Nah,
mama
that's
giving
what-
you that street knowledge.
Yeah, no
so
cap.
no wonder why, you know what I'm saying? So a combination of the
But
both.
see,
So
at the same time, Pop's still doing what he doing.
right.
He done already went to the pen and shit, so, you know what I'm saying? He
Right.
had on some whole different shit. He's smarter, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But so the same, he teaching me the street shit, but he teaching me how not to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
nigga, this is what I used to do, this is how I did it, but you're not gonna do what I did.
Right.
You're gonna do better than me. So just how I just told you about this street shit, now I'm finna take you outside and teach you how to, you know what I'm saying, work your hands, and you know what I'm saying? That was the type of nigga he was.
Right.
You I better not come out there. Don't let no progress report come when I got a B on that motherfucker. And that's a progress report. They ain't need a report card. That's the type of nigga Pops was.
You say a B or a D?
A B.
A B.
Pops
A
wanted
B.
perfection.
Nigga, what a B. Pops wanted perfection. When he said, nigga, you're not gonna be how I was, he meant that.
Was Pops a big influence in the football with you? Yeah.
Definitely.
I heard.
But yeah, he was. But at the same time, I just kind of like, I don't know. I feel like I ain't gonna say I was an angry kid, but I had a lot of built up energy. Cause when I was younger, I was always bigger than like my little cousins and shit, so I couldn't play with my little cousins and shit.
Right.
So when I got older, you know what I'm saying? Now it's like, okay, now I got all this goddamn built up energy and shit. I'm getting in trouble in class. I'm trying to be the class clown and get this energy out, so I can't do that shit no more. So now I can go fuck somebody up on this field. Let me just get all this energy out on the field. So shit, it kind of helped me at the same time.
I heard Pops planted the seed a long time ago, though.
You talking about the rap?
Yeah.
No, for sure. For sure. That man been telling me to rap since, I said, like 7 years old. Really, before that. Because even when I was younger, me, him, and my little brother be in the car, and me and my little brother get into it or something, and he'll be like, rap battle. And the first thing I say, can I cuss daddy?
Right.
Go ahead, go crazy. And I'm just, you know what I'm saying, at the time, I don't even remember those, you know what I'm saying, I remember those situations, but I don't even remember what the fuck I was saying.
Right.
So she probably was saying to throw it out.
He had to see something there to tell you those.
But yeah, he's now, he done always told me, you sure you don't want to rap? You don't want to rap? I'm telling him everything but rap. Nah, I want to be a firefighter. Nah, I want to be once it was football, she was locked in.
Right.
There's nothing else you can say.
So what? Gone.
So man, when you talking about rap, man, so you got any projects coming up soon or anything?
Like I said, I just dropped the Big Step EP. That motherfucker charted. Going crazy. We doing 2 million a week right now. So we going crazy.
Numbers.
You hear me?
2 million.
Numbers.
And, shit. We got, man, I just finished my album. I don't know when we're going to release it, but I just finished my album, so we getting all that together right now. I'm going to drop a couple singles, a couple hard ones.
Speaking of the album and dropping situations, the UM situation, they look like that's a happy situation, the independent game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's definitely a valid situation. I feel like anybody who jumping in this music shit, and you ain't already having that shit with this, you know what I'm saying, music shit.
Right.
Should definitely go through a distro, go through
learn this shit.
Yeah, because when I said this shit, I ain't done that. I only been rapping a year and a half. It had only been that half by the time they, came to found me.
Right.
So I ain't know shit about this shit. So I could have signed major, but I would have probably had some money just because once you give me a certain amount of money, I'd never be broke again. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I probably would have been fucked as far as masters wise. Because I'm cold, so I probably still would have been making music to this day, but I wouldn't be making no money off this shit.
Oh yeah, and for the people that don't know, when we say UM, because some people don't know, you know what I'm saying, United Masters.
It's not just a app you can drop your music on.
Right.
They do invest in artists. They do all that stuff. They do stuff just like a major do, just less, a little less.
Right. So, but they different. They reach out to you.
Yeah, they reached out to me. The A&Rs had reached out to me. At the time, it was a bunch of like fake A&Rs hitting me up and shit, so I didn't even acknowledge it.
Right.
And then one of them, Aaron went to the actual UN page with the blue chick,
Right.
and DM'd me and shit. We went from there. And I said I was talking to a bunch of labels, but Aaron, once he reached out, and he got my, you know what I'm saying. This was I have over 1,200 followers.
Right.
I wasn't doing more than 30 views a day. And he was like, I'm flying out there. I said, you flying out here? That nigga flew out here. We had studio sessions the whole weekend. He flew back. I had a deal sent to me, what, a week and a half later, 2 weeks later? Exactly the exact number I said I wanted.
But he knew you was you could see it's something about you though. When you hear you, everything you know that talent, that person that got it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know that person that got it when you hear it. So that was a smart decision. He knew that was a slam dunk. You know what I'm saying?
He fought for me for sure. Cause I feel like the you know what I'm saying, like the actual label, they had some doubts and some second guesses, but they was like, nah, bro, this man hard, and then his personality just really do it. So,
do you think it could have been because of where the Dallas music scene was at the time that the other labels, but it could have been kind of reserved though? Do you think that could have been part of their reserving because of the current state that the Dallas scene was in at that time?
Yeah, man. If you hard, if you talented, or if you got something that's hot, they own it.
I mean, the thing about you is I'm glad to see that, you know what I'm saying, because you definitely, you know that Dallas is back, and Dallas ain't went nowhere, but you that new wave, you know what I'm saying? And that's like you the front man, you know what I'm saying? You jumped out and you stepped and you done some shit that ain't nobody else in your city doing with that Apple Music, charting and shit with the EP, not even no album, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't, you know what I'm saying, keeping it real, giving you your flowers with you sitting right here. You know what I'm saying? You done a major accomplishment and don't never let nobody think it's nothing less, you know what I'm saying? And you putting on. And that's the thing, by you putting on like this, you know what I'm saying? I know bigger situations gonna come, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna get presented to the table. You know what I'm saying? Is there a number is there a number that you know you can't resist, that they can show you that?
I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, when you pull a dolphin, turn down 22 M's.
Right now, hell no.
Okay.
Hell no.
All right, you know what I'm saying?
22 M's, you ain't gonna budge, huh?
Right. Right.
They gonna cost my ass up. But, no cap. Cause that's my situation right now. It ain't really no bad situation, but like right now, like I got damn near every label you can think of hitting me up.
Right. Hell no, ain't no bad situation. You got all your masters and shit, and right now you building a name and you doing shit where you got your own marketing going, you got everything going, you got a machine running right now.
Yeah.
If you understand and grasp and just work, I understand what your manager doing.
Yeah.
He just wants you in that studio pumping out them hits. As long as you working and grounding yourself and you and this motherfucker.
And him, because he want what I want. He want what I feel like is best for me.
Exactly. And I'm telling you, I see you there. I see who the big feature. The big feature, Big X could get one. Big X the plug could get a feature right now. Who would that feature?
I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't really no feature type of nigga.
I feel you on that.
But if anybody in the world is doing me, I should Drake. I feel like that's the only.
But that's the third Drake.
Third grade.
That's the smartest decision. You say any nigga other than Drake or fucking Future, you crazy. You crazy. That's the most money. You can get on that one and whisper, nigga, and that hoe gonna do ends. You gonna make whatever studio time you paid for.
You damn right. That's
Especially if the beat cleared, oh nigga, you green. You ain't gotta worry about shit. You done paid $250 for the beat and about 3 hours of studio time.
Man.
And you done gained you some meals.
What about that Dallas feature that you have? What is there a Dallas legend or a Dallas person that you ain't got a chance to link up with that you would mind linking up with? Somebody here at home on the home team?
I mean, it's not nobody that like.
Right,
wouldn't like, you know what I'm saying, wouldn't want to link up with.
Right.
But like I said, I'm not a feature type of person, so I don't even just think of, oh, who would I sound good with? I don't even think of it like that.
Right.
So, but I mean, shit. I don't know, I guess, shit, Mr. Lucha, just to say, you know what I'm saying, that
Right.
I did some shit with him.
Right. That's on that legend tip right there.
Type shit.
That's
really it. I mean, I got songs with BFG Strap. I got songs with CJ Casino.
Right.
I got songs with Who else from Dallas? I got songs with BLW. I got songs with. Who else I got songs with from Dallas? You know what I'm saying? I work with people from Dallas. It just, you know what I'm saying? It just depends on, like, if you're a real nigga. And then,
Right. My nigga, I understand what you're saying, though. You a super humble nigga. Because in reality, you really got, I know you got that football player mentality. So you really, like, really, I'm going through everything in the city right now. I don't need no feature. But you don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I felt the energy. I felt it. But I understand how you had to do that for the, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate your humbleness,
but
though.
this was even before.
Right, exactly. But I know, my nigga, you. Hey, and I feel you, and you know what? And I believe that too. That's the reason why I feel that, because you is going through some shit right now. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say it just on no controversial shit. Nah, my nigga going through shit right now. He really got the city on his back right now. If anybody right now can say they got the city on their back right now, Big X the Plug got the city on his back.
No, sure.
You know what I'm saying? What do people talk? You know, speaking of the fans, the comparisons to the C Shrugs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You done heard. You know what I'm saying?
I heard that a lot.
Right.
That ain't. I mean, shit. That is.
Right. That's an honor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's something
I
to carry out.
respect
Yeah,
that.
for sure. That's why I say. So it's like, you know, that's why I think that's another, your talent, all of that stuff is like you. It's guaranteed. You destined to do this shit. This shit right here.
I ain't gonna lie. I always knew I was gonna be like somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just thought it was gonna be football. Like, even in high school, I was that nigga in high school. I was that nigga in middle school. I'd always been a popular kid.
Right.
So I always knew I was gonna be somebody.
Right.
But shit, it got to a point where I thought I was gonna be that somebody in the feds type shit, that, like the way I was moving. You know what I'm saying? But I said I always knew I was gonna be somebody. I'm big dog.
Right. So no matter what you doing, you're gonna feel like you're gonna be somebody. No matter what it is in life. If you feel like you was gonna be that in the pen, that mean in the rap game, you already know you gonna be somebody. You gonna be that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel.
And then anything I do, I want to be the best at it. So
right.
That's where niggas fuck up at. Like, niggas just be doing shit to try to. Like I'm doing this shit for bread. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, but now that I'm doing this shit, I done invested money in it. I want to be the best at it.
Right. You know,
that's just that. So shit, I could go broke. Nigga, I fuck around, still be rapping just to show that I'm the best. Nigga, I want to be included in the list of the best. When you say Jay-Z name, nigga, BIGXTHAPLUG should be up there. Right. You got it. I'm not gonna quit doing this shit until then.
Well, just know you don't hear the definitely for sure one of your first levels, because your name is definitely mentioned right now in your city's best. And when it come to this right here as a hub, I tell people all the time, no matter what you're doing, you can come to Dallas, Texas, and be successful. Your music play, do all of that. You can do that shit anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere else. And so, you know what I'm saying? So you definitely can say you one of the best for sure. And this motherfucker for damn sure, your name definitely up there. And that's gonna prepare you to other levels that, you know what I'm saying? This shit, you fuck around, be looking out the window of your PJ, you know what I'm saying? Like, flying in the city like, damn, this shit wild, you know what I'm saying? All that. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, man, you know, if you got something to tell the youngsters, or you got something to tell anybody right now who want to get in the game and show them that it can happen, what would you tell them?
Man, shit, if you're investing in, if you're gonna put any money behind anything in this music shit, go all the way with this shit. And shit, it's gonna be times where ain't no money coming in on this shit, and you just feel like you just spending money, you ain't receiving shit. I done been there. Don't stop. Especially if you got people giving you positive, you know what I'm saying, feedback. Like, listen to our feedback. These niggas don't be lying. If you say some shit and then they say, nah, bro, that ain't it, it might not be it. Go back to the drawing boards. Don't take that shit to the heart. Just get right. If this is what you want to do, put your eyes into it and do that shit. Straight up.
For sure. Hey, man, and before we go, you know what you gonna name the album? Your new shit? You already got the name yet?
The biggest stepper, right? Mm-hmm. The biggest stepper.
The biggest stepper,
we
y'all.
got the big stepper EP. Now we got the biggest stepper of the album.
Hey, man, y'all be on the lookout for that shit on our platform. I'm sure it's gonna do numbers too. You know what I'm saying? Major numbers.
Man.
Hey, man.
We charted out that we charted out for songs that was already out. That EP was 5 songs that was already out and 1 new song. And we charted out of the EP.
That's real.
Independently. No major push. Niggas ain't doing that. So just imagine the album. 12 songs. You got Sauce Walker. I'm done.
I'm finna say, talk your shit.
Nah, I'm just gonna give him one.
Who else on the book?
Talk your shit. Sauce Walker. Give us one more. Give us one more. Give us an exclusive. Something one more that we can go on and drop on their ass.
They giving no exclusive right now, man.
I can tell him my nigga Ro on there, ho. Ro Summer gonna be
Summer,
on
man.
Big.
Something for sure.
Hey, man.
there. And we switching it up. We ain't talking about, like I said, I talk about what the fuck I do and what I got going. So shit, I ain't selling dope and kicking doors and swiping cars and I ain't doing that no more. We having that shit now. That's what we talking about. So if you having that shit, get ready. If you're not having that shit, get ready to feel like, you know what I'm saying, you having that shit that's gonna motivate you to go get that shit. That's what we on. That's what we on. But we still turn. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, we still turn. Beat selection still fire. It's different types of beats. You know, a lot of people, I feel like they try to put me in a little box with my beat selections and whatnot. But nah, we're going crazy, man.
Hey.
Going crazy. It's shit for the ladies on there.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, shit for the ladies on there.
Ooh.
That's
That's a new look. That's a new look for you.
You can't put me in no box.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm looking forward for the album, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward for that. I'm hoping in the studio we get a little sneak peek, goddamn, that don't nobody else get. Hey, man, like I say, man, y'all, this was Where There's Smoke, There's Fire.